MLB The Show. It's the Seattle Mariners taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Wade McDowell.
Yeah, got the W last time out. 6 innings of quality start. Hey, if a guy will give you that, you'll take it every single time.
Here's Dylan Moore.
Leading off tonight for Seattle. The second baseman,
And a pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball. He's great.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a 1-2 again. And a ball evens the count. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. That one fouled off.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
No score, just getting started. Top of the first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the second out.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
White makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And today's starting pitcher, Logan Gilbert.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Leading off, Darrell Sweet. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And the count 1-2.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Got him swinging.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Out towards left center. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. And time now for the Phillies lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Avery Phillips.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close, late-game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
That one out to right. Makes the catch, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Philadelphia, second inning set to go. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. The wind of the pitch. Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Here comes the pitch. And now 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Already 3 strikeouts here in the early part of the start, so I think the guys further down in this lineup might need to take notice, take some notes, share some information. Got to bring a better plan to the plate, or else it's going to be a really difficult game. Disrupt his pitcher, do something to get him out of his rhythm.
No score here in the second. And now it's even up. Out to short. Marte picks it up. The throw to first. Third out. Nobody left for Seattle. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Citizens Bank Park. Now here is Isaac White.
The right fielder
is hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
In the air, out towards left center, and it drops in. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Chris, do you know what JT stands for in JT Realmuto?
Of course, Boog. It's Jacob Tyler.
Next pitch inside, and a count 2-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering upstairs. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Curtis stands at first with one out. This one in the air right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Snags it for the second out.
The designated hitter,
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. The 1-1. And that one missing low.
2-1.
The count 2-1. That's inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Phillies leave a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. The third inning. Back here in Philadelphia, top of inning number 7, and now the first baseman, Ty France. Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Next offering is down low.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and one gone. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. The pitch. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Next pitch is outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Number 66, the Major League saves leader, getting it fired up. Number 11, getting cranked up as well. Next pitch just misses, and the count's full. Kicks and deals. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Phillips makes the catch, and that'll do it. Mariners are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
To third, and it's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Next offering is in for a strike. Mlb22 on at first, nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
On the ground, and it goes just foul. And he chases that one. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Man at first, Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Ball to strike. Hit weakly on the ground. Moore gloves it. Throw to first is in time. And that will end the inning. Phillies strand one, but they're on top 2-0. We go to the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Eugenio Suarez.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty. The 1-1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. No outs. Runner on second. Next offering misses, and the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
So here's Murphy now.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The pitch.
Okay.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Schwarber makes the play, and there's 2 away. And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Wade McDowell won't go any further, and he was excellent. Really controlled this game on the mound. And we'll have a new arm for you in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, number 66.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Number 66.
Colton Wong up to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Suarez at second with 2 down. Bounce to the right side. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. Mariners lead 1. They trail it here 2-0. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Taylor Saucedo.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Back to the top of the lineup. And now for the Phillies, Darryl Sweet. And a ball and 2 strikes. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Tom Marte now at the plate.
Shortstop, Tom Marte.
And a pitch. Bounced up the middle. Crawford handles the chance. And no throw. He's into first easily.
The first baseman,
He got a backdoor breaking ball. Really easy to give up on that pitch, but he stayed on it and shot it right back in the direction it was breaking from. Really nice job of letting it travel.
So a man aboard and digging in for Philadelphia, Avery Phillips. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number 21.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
The pitch. Foul ball. And now the lefty spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next is Philadelphia. Third baseman,
Jeff Curtis stands in for the Phillies.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
The pitch. Fly ball to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Phillies leave a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back. We go to the 9th. And now for Seattle, Dylan Moore. And down on strikes he goes. And now one away. J.P. Crawford will hit next.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Righty delivers. Way inside, gets out of the way. One down, base is empty. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
The 1-1. There's a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
Down to their final strike. Right through there, got it. And that'll do it.
Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
2-0 your final here in this one. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.